What up, my guys? Welcome to another show, man. It's NbaTalkWithJay. You see what I'm saying? I do this for you guys, man. I'm rushing back to the house, man. So not rushing, not really speeding, but get back to the house so I can do the video for you guys, man. I do this for the people, man. You see what I'm saying? For the real ones, the real genuine ones. That's why I do it for everybody, man. But let's get some cash. One play that I'm liking, that I'm adding, and I'll go into what happened with the earlier game, right? So I'm going to talk about the Pelicans game, but there's one game that I added. I found a little spot. You know what I'm saying? I may have found something, and I just got a feeling in this one. For first off, it's too many points. You see what I'm saying? We got the Mavs here. Is in somewhat could they be playing hard? Yeah, they could. As we saw, y'all saw the show earlier. If I'm the whichever you're the Mavs or the Warriors, you would like to play the Jazz. Who just saying, oh, we want to go play the Nuggets, or we want to face up with the Nuggets and the Suns in the first round, or the Grizz, you know what I'm saying, the Nuggets and the Grizzlies. Who wants to do that? And it wouldn't be me, but you got the Mavs here laying 10.5, guys. So the Spurs, their guys got ruled in, and I'm saying this yesterday. I'm like, you know what, Spurs probably gonna lay out in this game, but come to play tomorrow versus the Mavs. So it's a couple of things. Obviously, Spurs on the back-to-back. Their main guys didn't play. Vassell, Keldon Johnson, DeJounte Murray, and Jakob Poeltl are starting center. So they won't have Lonnie Walker tonight, guys, but this is too many points. I love my Mavs team. I love them. They're my favorite team. We could lose this game outright, guys. We could lose it. And so in saying it, nothing is guaranteed, but I feel like I gotta take the points with the Spurs in this game, guys. I have to. Plus 10.5 Spurs. That's the top play today. Like I said, I know we talked about the Pelicans, and I was saying these are not huge plays for me. The Pelicans and the Cavs and Celtics. Cavs and Celtics money line parlay. You see what I'm saying? So that's what we did earlier in that one, plus the Pelicans. But I put some on the Spurs. I like this spot. I think this is the top spot of the day here. We're getting 10.5 points with the team that I think is going to win the game. So let me just put it that way. I won't be a bit surprised. And what they're doing, the Spurs are kind of sort of using this as a dress rehearsal, right? So I could see their guys playing 30-some minutes because you don't want to have them too rusty, especially guys like DeJounte Murray. You don't want to get injured, but you also want to be firing on all cylinders going into the playing game. That's why I was thinking that maybe the damn Pelicanos would have their guys. I can't believe you're resting a rookie. Like, what are we doing here? Why would you rest Herb Jones? He's a fucking. Don't get me started. Spurs plus the 10.5. Poor Vita. Go Spurs, go. I like it. Plus 10.5. I see them possibly having a shot to win this game outright. If not, this game is going down to the wire. If you're the Mavs, you might be looking. There's a couple of scenarios here, right? So what if the Mavs see that the Warriors are up? If the Warriors win that game, then the Mavs don't have anything to play for. So say if the Warriors go up 10, 20 points in that game, oh, Mavs kind of checking the score at the half. Oh, maybe not everyone comes out after halftime playing. I could sense that type of bullshit. This is just not a spot where I think guys should lay 10.5 with the Mavs. So saying that, I'm taking the Spurs plus the 10.5. This is also triple revenge as well, guys. Maybe that's why they're playing their guys. Triple revenge spot. The Spurs have lost all 3 matchups versus the Mavs this year, especially when you're an in-state conference, when you're an in-state rival like that. You don't want to keep getting smacked up by your rival. Obviously, the Mavs are much better, but I see them getting some triple revenge here, man. Regardless, I think that they will have enough motivation to cover this spread for us. Spurs plus the 10.5. Top play. Nothing's guaranteed. Let's end the regular season off with a bang. You see what I'm saying? Now let me just real quick. I won't even put it up there. So Spurs top play briefly. I'll speak about this Pelicans spy, guys. Like I say, I'll never tell people to. I had a small play on the Pelicans. We're not even really small, half unit. I'm just gonna let it ride, guys. Because if the Warriors, I guess if my whole thing works, if the Warriors do want to lose this game, then they could still take it, no matter who's in there. But it's at -6, so that's why I can't suggest that you buy out. You can't buy out at a worse number, and then you fuck around lose both bets if the Warriors win by 5. You see what I'm saying? So it's at 6. Didn't go up that high, to be honest with you, but I wouldn't. If you hadn't bet the Pelicans, guys, I would stay off that game. I can't lie. I already bet it, so I can't say stay off of it. The Cavs game is looking good. Hopefully, the Celtics get the win, so we cash that. But Spurs plus 10.5 top play today. I have something on a half unit on Pelicans plus 4.5. It's at +6 now. I wouldn't even say. I'd say stay away from the game, guys. So Duncan's not playing. Come on. I don't know who's playing. I don't care who's playing. Give me the Spurs plus the 10.5 in this one. Now, some other leans, real quick. The Kings, man. I hate to say because the Kings, that's the only way I can look in the game. They're not the Kings and the Pistons are two strong leans that I do think it's worth putting a little sum on the points. Because obviously we see the Suns resting their whole starting lineup, and then you see the Sixers as well. When they have Embiid and Harden questionable, they're probably not going to play. You see Jokic and the guys questionable as well. They're probably not going to play. It's the last game of the regular season. Embiid has the scoring title locked up, if I'm not mistaken. So he doesn't really have much to gain to go balls to the wall in this game. Embiid and Harden is likely rested here. I could definitely see it. I could see Jokic and the Nuggets resting their whole starting five as well. So they're double-digit dogs that I'd be looking at. I'd be looking at Pistons. I'd be looking at Kings, and I'd be looking at what's the other one? Kings, Lakers, and Pistons, guys. I think those are three solid looks. I may have sprinkled on them. Like I said, I can't give out Kings. I didn't take the plus 10. I got on it right, you know what I'm saying, before. Same thing with the Pistons. I got a little sum on those guys as well. So I know that they're not trying to win games, but I still see them keeping these games close. Like the Lakers as well, guys. I'm going to sprinkle some on the Lakers plus the 10, try to get hopefully Jokic, Morris, everybody is ruled out, and then obviously the line go down. But I do see this as a spot where the Lakers, their backups, could possibly show some here. Last game of the season, let's go out with a bang. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, I would only feel comfortable with that in thinking that Jokic and the guys are going to sit. I really don't see why they would play, in all honesty. So like I say, there's nothing official. I'm just showing y'all how I look at games. I can't lie. A lot of times I make a lot of plays that I don't just necessarily give official just because I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to have too much out there. People be betting all their money and shit. People don't be betting over their head. So, but one top play for me, if I say you're going to ride with me on something, I like the Spurs plus 10.5. Going against my own team, I love my Mavs, but we may not be clicking on all cylinders in this one. I think the Spurs are used as a dress rehearsal. So 3 honorable mentions, in my opinion. I'd say Lakers, Pistons, Kings. Obviously 3 ugly dogs, but those would be 3 top leans if you ask me. But Spurs plus 10.5. The only play that I'm recommending, like I said, we did take Pelicans earlier, guys. I'm sorry, I didn't know that fucking Herb Jones be sitting out. I can even see Ingram and Valanciunas. You gonna sit Herb Jones and Graham too? What the fuck are you doing? All right, it happens, man. So if you, like I said, if you'd like to buy out, you can. I wouldn't take it at -6 because the Warriors win by 5. I'm not here to ramble on. I'm gonna let it ride. It is what it is. It was a half unit play. I told you it's the last game of the regular season. I also said if you wanted to wait for the injury reports as well, guys. So I mean, I'm not a wizard at this shit, but I do think we finna cash with these Spurs. Nothing's guaranteed, but I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see the Spurs win this game, guys. If I'm the Mavs, I want to face the Jazz in the first round. We own them. Nah, I'm messing with y'all, man. I'm finna get up out of here and go chill with the fam. I just want to come back on here and let you know I added a play. It's the Spurs plus the 10.5. I'm trying to cash it. You dig what I'm saying? So y'all, my guys, it's all love, man. Let's get some cash. Let's get this cash. It's us against the bookies. It's NBA Talk with Jay. It's Jay money is money. You see what I'm saying? Let's do it. Let's cash it, man. Heavy leans, honorable mentions. Lakers plus the 10 is Kings is tough. Plus the 10 should have got on it right when they started to rule everybody out. I do think it's worth even a small play. The Celtics, it's worth. I think it's worth a little sprinkle even at the -7. Even though I did the show earlier, we need Celtics money line for the parlay. And let me see. So yeah, Lakers, Pistons, and Kings would be honorable mentions. You would be taking the worst of the lines, but could definitely not with the Lakers though. The Lakers, the guys hadn't got ruled out for the Nuggets yet. So, and I think it's coming. Morris, Barton, Gordon, and Jokic. Why are they all on the injury report? Why are they all questionable here? Because this game means nothing. It's versus the Lakers here. You see what I'm saying? So it's the last day of the regular season, guys. You see what I'm saying? Spurs plus 10.5. Let's cash it. Hit me up for the shirts if you like. NbaTalkWithJay@gmail.com. If you like, if not, it's all good. Let's cash, my guys. We out.